Hey, geometry. We're gonna do 11.3, area of a regular polygon. The math and equation stuff. What I'm going to do is leave it to another video. They'll probably be a little bit faster and lower the amount of watch time you have to take. So I'm going to use this video to describe a couple of the terms and things that when we describe this kind of shape, these regular polygons. Okay, so first we got to remember what a regular polygon is, and that was from the previous chapter. A regular polygon is a shape that all the sides and all the angles are equal. So it's a shape that's equilateral and equiangular. So this is my attempt to draw a regular pentagon. I think I did a pretty good job. Now, regular polygons also have a center. So this is the center right here. And I can make a little triangle just like this and just like this. Okay? Now, if I made that triangle everywhere, they will all be congruent triangles because we know all the sides are equal, we know all the angles are equal. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about. First off, if we have this triangle, what is this angle on top? What is this angle on top? Well, let's think about it. This angle up here, this top angle up here, you can make the same angle 5 times. So this angle, this angle, this angle, that angle, and that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles. Now, think for 2 seconds. What is a full revolution in a circle, or a full revolution in general? Well, we know this is 360 degrees is a full revolution. And since we got 5 little angles that are exactly the same size, we could divide 360 divided by 5. 360 divided by 5, well, that is 72 degrees. Now, what is 72 degrees? So what does this number represent? This 72 degrees is the angle on the inside, or the angle coming from the center. So this is a central angle. Okay? So this 72 degrees is a central angle to this pentagon. I'm sorry. So this is 72 degrees, this is 72 degrees, 72 degrees, 72 degrees, 72 degrees. So if you ever want to find the central angle, it's going to be 360 divided by n. N is the number of sides. So if it's an octagon, you would divide it by 8. If it was a decagon, you divide it by 10. If it was a dodecagon, you divide it by 12. And so on and so forth. So to find the central angle, you just do 360 over n. So there's other things we want to talk about the central angle. Or we're going to talk about of a regular polygon, not necessarily a central angle. This time I drew a hexagon. This applies to all regular polygons, so I'm just trying to draw a little bigger of a shape. So from the center to here, to the corner, that would be a radius. And the reason it's a radius is because what you can do, and this is called circumscribe, you could draw a perfect circle around a regular polygon. I did a really good job, actually. I'm proud of myself. And from the center to the corner, and all the corners here touch the circle, just barely touches the circle. So the corner here is a radius, right? Over here is a radius. Over here is a radius. Just like these over here, these happen to also be radiuses. So if you take it from the center to the corner, that's a radius. So from center to corner, that equals a radius. But this right here, this right in the middle of the side, so right in the middle of here, that doesn't hit the circle. So that's not a radius. So we have a whole new name for that. The name for that is a apothem. And let me write that word. So the word for that side is the apothem. Now in the other video, and this is from center to middle, very particular in the middle or the midpoint of a side. So the apothem, I didn't make that clear. A-P-O-T-H-E-M. The apothem is the line from the center to the middle of the side. And because of that, you have your hexagon here, this middle to the center. We are done with the information that I need to tell you before we start. So you're going to watch the other video, and the other video is going to teach you the equation that you use the apothem with and how to find the area. So he'll do, I think, like 2 examples of that. All right. The reason I did this is to kind of lower the amount of time you need to be watching YouTube, and I'll have a Zoom later today for help.